to my channel. So today, Thursday, I'm on holidays now. Woo! So I have a lot of time these holidays because my partner's not having any time off. So I have 3 weeks to do whatever I want. So today what I'm going to do, I have a couple of appointments to go to today, but I have taken some pictures of my pastel fox, so that's my Secret Santa doll swap, and that should be ready to go out tomorrow. I'm working on the video for it, so that will be going up tomorrow as well. So I have to edit those photos to add to my everything. Yeah, so that's one doll down. I have a couple of payment plans on at the moment. So my big stag Olmec is on a payment plan, and one of my bears Purr is on a payment plan. And then this really huge artist that's been verified on Instagram contacted me and wants to do a commission and stuff with me as well. Well, inquiring anyway, so that's really exciting. And what else? So I guess I can start working on my Kurama doll. And the goal is to finish this little ratty. So he's almost done. He needs a little bit of a trim. I did the tail, a really long tail. The tail will be on my Patreon, I think. I'll just go through what material I used for that, and how I did it, and a couple of other options of how to do tails. So yes, this one is a really long tail, as you can see. I'll have to trim up the legs as well. This is that notorious fur that won't cut. But alas, I will try. It is so soft. It's the softest fur I've ever come across, but very difficult to work with. So kind of a double-edged sword sometimes, I think. So hopefully I'll add some fur today, and then I can take some photos as well, and then have it ready. My patrons will get early access to this little doll. And then I want to start working on another animal critter. I'm thinking a maned wolf and a secretary bird. There's two I've been wanting to do for ages. So I'm going to be sculpting those out of Sculpey, so there'll be a one-off. Just like the Okapi doll, it'll be a one-off. So I think I want to do a maned wolf this time, and a secretary bird. Yes. So that'll be cool. I've had some pretty cool suggestions of animals as well, so I'm definitely going to write those down and keep them in mind. Probably will do them. And then also work on my 2 kitsune masks, not masks, dolls, Sun and Moon. So yes, I don't know if I showed you that I painted it. Anyway, I'm thinking, I don't know, I might add maybe little markings there too, I don't know. We'll see. I'll ponder that. I can always add it later. And then my ferret as well is ready to go. So yes, lots in the making. Oh yeah, I'm also trying out some GIFs as well, which I kind of want to add to Instagram, but I'm working on like a wolf one at the moment where the tail goes like that and the fur sort of goes around. I want to do like a new post one, a swipe up one, and maybe like another little animal one or something, or a little something. Maybe a plant or something, a mushroom or something, who knows. I'll play around with it, but yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, I better start doing some stuff. Today is Friday. So I'll show you what I did yesterday. I managed to get some fur on the rat. I need to clean it up a little bit. This fur is really difficult to work with. So maybe I'll go into it on my Patreon, but this fur is like super hard to work with. So like it's not really turning out as smooth as I wanted to, so I might go over it again and just fix things up a bit because I'm not 100% happy with it. But anyway, that's the price you pay. I've worked with this fur before. I've made some lemurs for the Calgary Zoo with this fur, and although it's really good fur, and it was very similar to the way a lemur fur looks, that's why I used it. Yeah, I did find it very difficult to work with just because of the nature of the fur. But I mean, I have a video on my channel somewhere, I think it's a faux fur video, about why it is really difficult to work with, but yeah, I might go into it a little bit in the video for the tail on my Patreon, and then I'll talk about that sort of stuff there. I did a little bit of sewing on my Kurama doll. I want to get that finished because I want to. But other than that, that's pretty much what I did yesterday. I sent the Secret Santa doll off this morning, so that's on its way home. It was the Pasta Wolf. If you haven't seen the video for that, it's on my channel as well as the previous video. So I go through what I did to make it. What else? Some new Naruto figures came out on Toreba, so I'm going to try and win them today. It's Gara and the Vibration Stars Naruto, where they just it's just exactly the same figure as the previous one, but they just added Sage mode. So it kind of reminds you of that episode of The Simpsons where Malibu Stacy comes out with a new hat. But yeah, anyway, so I might do some work. It's really hot today in Australia, which is really concerning. And there's bushfire smoke everywhere. There's like this weird haze over Melbourne that's like drifting down from Gippsland Way, sort of up. So yeah, it's not very nice outside, or anywhere for that matter. But anyway, I will do some stuff this afternoon. Alright, so end of the vlog. It is the next day. I kind of got a little bit busy, but anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I managed to finish up the rat that I was working on, so I just need to take some photos, which I'll do this week sometime, and then it'll be available up for grabs. my patrons will get first choice or early access to purchasing the wrap. So if you want early access, you can join my Patreon for $2 and you'll get early access to print, to anything that I make. And then I just worked a little bit on my Kurama doll, so slowly sewing it up, working out the body, slowly getting there. So should be finished in the next couple of weeks, and then I have to work on the ears and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I made the armatures and attached the pieces for my 2 kitsune dolls, so they're also coming together. Just a lot of waiting around for things to dry. So anyway, I want to thank my patrons for another week of support. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it very much. And welcome to my new patrons as well. Link is in the description if you want to join. There's heaps of videos and stuff, tips and early access stuff. And a new printable went up this month, so yes, they're all available there. You can check out my shop at creaturesofnat.com and also Instagram and Facebook at Creatures of Nat. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.